Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Spoken English Moments. I'm Linda. Today feels a little different, doesn't it? You might be wondering, where's James? Well, James is taking a short break today, so it's just you and me. And honestly, I think that's kind of perfect for today's topic, because today, I want to talk directly to you, not as a teacher, not as an expert, but as someone who understands exactly how you feel. Our topic today is how to overcome the fear of speaking English. If you've ever felt your heart beat faster when someone says, "Can you speak English?" If your mind suddenly goes blank, even though you know the words, this episode is for you. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders. You're safe here. Let me ask you something. Have you ever practiced English alone? Maybe at home, maybe in front of a mirror, and thought, hey, I'm not that bad. But then, the moment a real person appears, your confidence disappears, your voice becomes smaller, your hands feel cold, your mind says, what if I make a mistake? What if they laugh? What if I sound stupid? That fear is real, and you are not weak for feeling it. In fact, this fear is one of the most common fears among English learners around the world. Not grammar, not vocabulary, but fear. Fear of being judged, fear of being wrong, fear of sounding different. And today, I want to tell you something very important. The fear is normal, but it does not control you. Let's slow down and understand the fear. Fear doesn't appear for no reason. Most English learners feel afraid because of four main reasons. Fear of making mistakes. This is the biggest one. Many of us were taught that mistakes are bad, that mistakes mean failure. So when you speak English, your brain tries to protect you. It says, if you don't speak, you can't make a mistake. But here's the truth. Mistakes are not a problem. Silence is. Every fluent speaker you admire made thousands of mistakes. They didn't become fluent before speaking. They became fluent by speaking. Fear of being judged. Maybe you worry about your accent, your pronunciation, your grammar. You imagine people thinking, her English is bad. He sounds strange. But let me tell you something honestly. Most people are not judging you. They are busy thinking about themselves. And even if someone does judge you, that says more about them than about you. Your accent is not a weakness. It's proof that you speak more than one language. Fear from past experiences. Maybe you had a bad experience. Someone laughed at you. A teacher corrected you harshly. You felt embarrassed. Your brain remembers that pain and tries to protect you from it. But today is not the past. You are older, stronger, more aware. You are allowed to start again. Fear of sounding not good enough. Many learners wait for the perfect moment. When my grammar is perfect, when my pronunciation is native-like, then I'll speak. But that moment never comes. Fluency is not perfection. Fluency is communication. Can I share a secret with you? Even native English speakers feel nervous sometimes. They forget words. They say and They make grammar mistakes. The difference is not ability. The difference is permission. They give themselves permission to speak imperfectly. So today, I want you to give yourself that same permission. Say this quietly to yourself. I am allowed to speak imperfect English. Say it again. You don't need to sound smart. You don't need to sound perfect. You just need to sound human. Let's change how you think about speaking English. Instead of asking, Is my English correct? Ask, is my message clear? Instead of thinking, they might judge me, think, they might understand me. Instead of saying, I'm bad at speaking, say, I'm practicing speaking. Words matter. The way you talk to yourself matters. Be kind to yourself. You are learning, not performing. You don't need long sentences. You don't need perfect answers. You can start with one word, one phrase, one short sentence. Okay, I see. I think so. Let me try. Speaking English is like building muscle. You don't lift heavy weights on day one. You start small, and you repeat. Here are some safe ways to practice speaking. No judgment. No pressure. Talk to yourself. Read out loud people. Describe what you see. Shadow short audios. Record your voice. Don't listen to judge yourself. Listen to notice progress. Your voice will feel strange at first. That's normal. It's not wrong. It's just new. This happens to everyone. So prepare rescue phrases. Simple phrases like, let me think. How can I say this? Just a moment. These phrases buy you time. Silence is okay. Thinking is okay. You don't need to rush.
English is not an exam. It's not a score. It's not a competition. English is a tool. You use it to share ideas, connect with people, express yourself, open opportunities. You don't need perfect English to do that. You need brave English. Many learners say, I'll speak when I feel confident. But confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first. Confidence follows. Every time you speak, even a little, you train your brain to feel safe. Fear gets smaller when you face it gently. If no one has told you this today, let me be the one. You are capable of speaking English. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. Progress is quiet. Growth is slow. But it is happening. All right. Before we finish today's episode, let's slow down together and look at some key vocabulary words from our topic. These words are not difficult, but they are very powerful. Listen carefully and let the meaning sink in. The first word is fear. Fear is a strong feeling of being afraid or worried. It usually appears when we think something bad might happen. Fear is natural. Everyone feels fear sometimes. But fear does not mean you should stop. See confidence. Confidence means believing in yourself and trusting your ability. Confidence does not mean being perfect. It means being willing to try. Even when you feel nervous. Confidence grows with practice. Next is mistake. A mistake is something that is not correct or not done in the right way. Mistakes are part of learning. They show that you are trying and that you are moving forward. Judge. To judge means to form an opinion about someone, often in a critical way. Many learners are afraid of being judged, but most people are not judging you. They are simply listening. Accent. An accent is the way a person pronounces words. It often shows where they come from or what language they learned first. An accent is not a problem. It is a sign that you speak more than one language. Communicate. Communicate means to share ideas, thoughts, or feelings with other people. The goal of speaking English is communication, not perfection. If people understand you, you are communicating successfully. Progress. Progress means improvement over time. Progress can be slow and quiet. Sometimes you don't notice it, but it is always happening. When you keep going, as you learn these words, remember this: you don't need perfect vocabulary to speak English. You need courage, patience, and kindness toward yourself. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I hope these words stay with you the next time you feel afraid to speak. This is Linda, and you're listening to Spoken English Moments. Take care, and keep speaking one word at a time.